you could probably add some color to this, but they've probably been clients for a number of years, and you've been slowly building up that brokerage account
Hmm.
during good times, right?
Yes.
Where it's like times of excess or surplus, like, oh, hello, this is when we need it, and then we're so glad that we did that because
Yes.
now we don't have to tap that 401k or that IRA, get hit get hit with ordinary income taxes and a penalty.
Yes, exactly. And to your point about I don't have to go rush out and get the next job if I don't like it. Um, when this client was able to reflect on the work that they were doing, it kind of felt a little, I don't know that I might put words in, but if, I'm gonna say soul sucking. Like it wasn't, they didn't feel like they were a part of a mission that they really believed in at this point. Right. So for them to no longer have to go rush to do that, they have a family, they can focus on summer. Essentially, they were thrown into a summer sabbatical that they that
I'm
they
gonna
can
look at it. Yep.
enjoy with their family and then turn their attention to what they want to do next. What a great place to be. But and it is because of the work that they've done to this point to be prepared for it and the severance that's coming. And there's things that we'll look at as the year moves forward for, tax planning and other things that we can perhaps do to help them. But just the mindset of the framework of allow yourself to feel the feeling of whatever you're feeling, and then go look at what am I going to get as far as an exit is concerned. Let's map that out to if it's a taxable amount. Let's think about what we're going to have to pay in taxes so we know what's left after taxes. We didn't mention that before, but that is the frame that we used. And then we take that and we can translate that to numbers of weeks that we have available. And then we can go look at
Mhm.
the balance sheet and see the numbers of weeks we have available. And we can make the game of where are we going to pull funds from if we have to. This family doesn't need to go make big changes for themselves on their budget. If they did need to make big changes, the next thing to do would be to go look at the budget and ask myself, what can I get rid of that won't take away from my life, that I can do without for a while
Mhm.
to reduce that 9,000 to maybe 8 or 7 or 6 or whatever the number is, right? You may or may not need to do that, but that is kind of the next thing if you're in that space, because this is the mindset that I'm seeing in the tech field, just anecdotally from my view, is I'm seeing executives looking at we need to reduce headcount to prove that this AI thing works. And you and I were joking about it on the way in because we use AI in our own businesses and systems, but I'm in Claude all the time telling Claude that it's close but wrong. And I feel like they're letting go of a lot of these higher up managed folks, letting the low. And I'm not saying the people on the lower rungs aren't doing great work, but if they don't have the institutional knowledge, it's going to be interesting to see if some mistakes are made along the way.
Oh, that output, right? We say it in our financial planning framework, like the data, the output's only as good as the input. If we don't have that oversight, we spend half of our time fixing prompts.